Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Again with you, Omar from Brownsburg Motorsports. Today we have a 2019 Toyota Corolla SE, and like the title shows, we're going to be showing you how to remove and replace the seatbelt. The car was in an accident, so anytime a car is in an accident and the airbag deploys or the seatbelt, you have to reset them or replace them. In our scenario, we have to remove and replace the SRS module, otherwise known as the airbag module, and remove and replace the seatbelt, which is what we're going to do today. So let's go ahead and jump straight to it. All right, so the first thing we do always, anytime we're messing with airbag work, we're going to disconnect any electrical component, is we disconnect the battery. In our scenario, the ground cable is right there, over here. So you use a 10 millimeter, we loosened this already, and then you just remove it. Now, in order for this not to touch the body and create and close the circuit, we might get some issues or airbags might deploy. I just wrap it around a towel like that. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, here we are in the rear passenger area. So let me turn on my light here so you guys could see better. Anyway, the seat belt is locked, as you can see. So the first thing we do is we're gonna remove the cover over here, and we're gonna remove the cover on the front. These are very easy. I already started on this. You just pull on it. It's attached with some tabs. It just locks in there, like on the tabs over here. Now this is supposed to be a tab over here. It didn't come off, but if you guys could see it, it's right there. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. This side. So that's the tab I'm talking about. It's supposed to be on the side. I'm missing another tab over here, but nonetheless, it was still hold. So we remove this. We're gonna remove the front one as well. We just have to pull on it. Same thing. I'm not gonna show you because it's really easy. You just stick your hands in there and pull. Same thing. As you see, that's the second piece over here. Let me go ahead and zoom out so you guys could see better. I'm gonna put these on the side. Now we can access the now we're gonna go ahead and remove the cover on the bottom here that holds the bottom of the seat belt. I'm gonna use my clip remover and see if we can remove that plastic cover on top of it. There we go. That's what the plastic cover looks like. We just have to remove it so we can access the bolt. This looks like a 14 or a 15. I got a 12 here and I got a 13 here. Okay, I'm gonna grab my 14 or 15 millimeter and get this. Thank you, Jeremy. Let's try the 15. Okay, it's a 14. It's a 14. Yeah, they use different sizes with this. They use 14, they use 15 millimeter. This one particularly is 14. Thank you, Jeremy, again. Okay, here's my ratchet to unlock this. As you see, I just with a ratchet. You don't need a power tool. I keep power tools here sometimes. I use them. So now that it's unlocked, I can go ahead and loosen it. All right. That's our bolt. I'm gonna put it on the side here so we don't lose it. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull on the weather strip. I hope you guys could see clearly. The steps are pretty straightforward. And ta-da! I just looked at it and it came off. But yeah, I just removed the weather strip on this side. I pulled it to the side here, and it came out from the front and the back, from the both sides, front and rear. Now the back is attached with 3 clips. We have one here, green. We got one up top, white, and we have another one at the bottom here, green. I'm gonna put this on the side here. Now we can access our connector on the seat belt itself. So let me hop in here and see if I can zoom in to show you guys. All right, so I'm gonna need my pick. I'm sure you guys can see that black thing over here, that black tab. And what we need to do is we need to pull that black tab up to be able to remove the connector. So I'm gonna stick my pick in there and slowly push it up. And here we go. Now it came off. Now we can just pull on the connector. In order for us not to lose this black tab, I'm gonna go ahead and push it back in just so that it stays there. Now we're gonna move on to the seat belt itself. Actually, before we remove the seat belt from there, let's go ahead and remove the upper portion. There is 2 clips right there, one right there and one right there. And I'm gonna use my clip remover to remove these clips one at a time. That's one. And there's another one right there. There we go. That's the second one. All right, now we can pull this. Here we go. And just like that, it only has one clip on the top, and that's behind the headliner. As you saw, I just pulled down from the bottom and pulled it towards the bottom, and it kind of just popped off. So let's go ahead and put that to the side. Now we can access the nut over here up top. I want to say it's also going to be the same size. If they use 14, they would use 14 across the board. If they use 15, it's 15 across the board. I rarely see like two different sizes on seat belts. All right, so it is a 14, by the way, and just have to unlock it. I'm gonna put this 14 millimeter nut back on there so we don't lose it. Perfect. That can stay on there. Also, actually, this bolt here, I'm gonna put back in the bottom so we don't lose it. It's probably a better way not to lose these bolts. Just gonna. I don't know if you guys were able to see me. I just noticed my camera was zoomed out, but this is the nut I just opened up. That's the one. It was holding the seatbelt from the top. I just opened up that nut and put it back on. It's also 14 millimeter. Now we're gonna move on to the bottom. We have a 10 millimeter up top here, which I have a wrench for. My ratchet, I mean. There we go. They lock these bolts really well. Okay, perfect. And now we have the bolt on the bottom. I think you guys could see it. Yeah, a 14 millimeter right here. There we go. All right, and now our seat belt is out. This is our seat belt. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you guys could see better. Make sure you guys could see. Yeah, that's our seat belt retractor. So basically, as you see now, we cannot pull it. And that's what happened in an accident. Like these seat belts locks on the passenger so they don't fly out the window. It kind of holds them in place to avoid any further injuries. And it works in most cases, I would say, depending on how bad the accident is. But yeah, this is how to remove the seat belt on these Corollas. Whether you have the sedan or the hatchback, is gonna be the same process. So if you guys have any question, make sure you drop them in the comment section below. Otherwise, stay tuned for the next video.